Mike was brushing his teeth when the memory appeared again. Out of nowhere, a moment from 3 years ago. A conversation at a small gathering. He had said something awkward. Someone looked confused. Another person gave a small, polite smile. And for some reason, Mike's brain had decided that moment needed to be replayed forever. Now here it was again. Clear, detailed, uncomfortable. Mike closed his eyes and shook his head. Why am I still thinking about this? The event was over. Everyone had moved on, but his brain kept pressing replay again and again and again. If this has ever happened to you, you're not alone. And more importantly, your brain isn't broken. It's just doing something it was designed to do. For Mike, these moments appeared at the worst times. While lying in bed, while taking a shower, while walking alone, his brain would suddenly open an old memory, like a video file. The moment he spoke too quickly, the joke that didn't land, the comment that sounded strange, and immediately, a wave of embarrassment followed. His mind began analyzing every detail. What were they thinking? Did I sound stupid? Why did I say that? What made it worse was that Mike rarely replayed his good moments. The times he spoke confidently, the times people laughed, the times conversations went well. Those memories seemed to disappear, but the awkward ones stayed, front and center. There is a reason your brain does this. Psychologists sometimes describe it as a social survival error log. Think of it like your brain's internal notebook for mistakes. Thousands of years ago, humans depended on social groups to survive. Being rejected from the group could be dangerous. So the brain evolved to carefully remember social errors, moments where something might have gone wrong, moments where acceptance might have been at risk. Your brain stores those moments not to embarrass you, but to prevent future rejection. But there is another factor that makes the replay stronger. It is called the negative filter. Your brain naturally pays more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. Positive moments are pleasant, but negative moments feel important. So the brain highlights them like a marker circling mistakes on a page. Another process adds fuel to this loop. It is called mood-congruent memory. Your brain tends to recall memories that match your current emotional state. If Mike is feeling slightly anxious or self-conscious, his brain automatically searches for memories that match that feeling. And guess what it finds? Moments of embarrassment, moments of awkwardness, moments of social discomfort. It is like a playlist that automatically selects songs that match your mood. But there is another powerful psychological force involved. It is called the Zeigarnik effect. This effect explains why unfinished tasks stay active in our minds. Your brain likes closure. When something feels unresolved, the brain keeps returning to it. Many embarrassing moments feel unfinished. Mike never clarified what people thought. He never rewrote the moment. So the brain keeps bringing it back, trying to solve it, trying to learn from it. And then there is self-critical perfectionism. People who expect themselves to perform perfectly in social situations often replay mistakes more intensely, not because they actually failed, but because their standards are unrealistically high. The brain becomes a harsh critic, reviewing past moments like a judge analyzing mistakes. When Mike learned this, he realized something important. His brain was not attacking him. It was trying to protect him. But protection does not always mean accuracy. So he began practicing something psychologists call a clinical exit strategy. First, he labeled the moment. Whenever the memory appeared, he simply said to himself, "This is my brain's error log." Labeling the process helps separate you from the thought. Second, he balanced the memory. For every embarrassing moment his brain replayed, he deliberately recalled 2 neutral or positive social experiences. This helped weaken the negative filter. Third, he gave the moment closure. Instead of replaying it endlessly, he imagined the scene ending realistically. Most of the time, people had probably forgotten the moment within minutes. Finally, he practiced self-compassion. He asked himself a simple question. Would I judge a friend this harshly for the same moment? The answer was almost always no. Something slowly began to change. The memories still appeared sometimes, but they felt less powerful. less urgent, less important. Mike began noticing something interesting. When he stopped treating those memories as disasters, his brain stopped treating them as emergencies. The replay button slowly started fading, and in its place, a new thought appeared. Maybe that moment wasn't as big as I thought. The truth is, everyone has awkward moments. Everyone says something strange sometimes. Everyone experiences small social missteps. But your brain's replay system does not mean those moments define you. It means your brain is trying to learn, trying to protect your place in the social world. But learning does not require punishment. It requires perspective. So the next time your mind replays an embarrassing memory, pause, notice it, label it, and remind yourself of something simple. Your brain is not showing you who you are. It is showing you what it thinks might help you improve. And once you see that clearly, you can stop reliving the moment and start moving beyond it.